Hey guys, just doing a little driving. I'm actually coming back from the bank. I went to the bank this morning, downtown Grand Rapids. I go to the Bank of America. I've never been to this particular branch though. I just happened to be downtown Grand Rapids, needed to transfer some money. So I actually went into this big branch. There were probably 5 or 6 women in there at the time. My personal banker and I started talking about what I did. And actually she walked me over to one of the clerks. And as I was talking to her, the clerk herself was very curious about what I was explaining to Missy, who was my personal banker. So she's like, well, what is it that you actually do? And I said, well, I challenge people. And then, what do you mean you challenge people? I challenge people to drop 10 pounds or gain 10 pounds of muscle, whatever they need. And she literally said, well, I need to lose 10 pounds. And so did Missy, my personal banker. And Missy was kind of standoffish, a little bit. But the gal at the desk or with the clerk, she said, well, what do I need to do? And I said, well, I'm going to challenge you right now, publicly, to lose 10 pounds. And I'm not kidding you guys when she said this. She said, well, I accept your challenge. I'd like to accept your challenge 2 or 3 times, and giggled about it because she wanted to lose 20 or 30 pounds. She's like, okay, well, what do we have to do? And literally the 2 other, because the bank was quiet, it was really early in the morning this morning, the other 2 bankers, gals, came kind of towards her desk and said, or to her cubby, and said, well, I want to do it. What are you talking about? And I'm like, well, let's do a bank-wide challenge. Let's where everybody gets involved. We have you guys all get on the program and set your goals, and I'm going to help you do this. So we sat there, we talked a little bit more about it, not much. I just said I'll come back Friday morning if that works for you guys, and they were all excited about it. Yeah, that works for us. I'll be back in the morning. They're going to actually open the bank a little bit early, not publicly, but to let me in. And I'm going to mix them up a shake so they can taste it. My gal Missy is going to be the host of this party, and they're going to invite all 17 people from that branch that they think will be interested in taking this Project 10 challenge. So Friday morning, I only have 15 minutes, so they can only open 15 minutes prior to allowing the public in, but I don't need much time. We don't need much time. I'm going to mix up that shake. I'm going to show them exactly where the video is that they need to watch, and actually I might even have them do it prior to Friday morning. But they're all super, super interested. They all accepted my challenge, and this is one thing that is really exciting to me. I've been doing this for 2 years. The old script compared to the new script, crazy, crazy simple. This is insane. For me to say, well, I challenge people. They're going to ask. They're not going to just say, oh, that's nice. Good for you. That's a great job. It makes no sense. So it actually leaves a huge blank. Fill in the blank. They want to know. So, and I was very brief, and I did that on purpose because I don't want to give them too much information. So another thing I want to share with you guys too is that this is a bank. Think about this. Dale Peak told this to Buddy and I this weekend. With a new incentive that ViSalus is offering now is every time one of your personally enrolled customers drops 10 pounds, you make money. Okay, you get paid. It's another way that ViSalus is paying us. So let's say I go into a Curves for Women and I do the same thing. Curves for Women, that's what they specialize in, is weight loss. If they become a promoter, they're independently owned, these franchises. If they become a promoter, let's say they have 100 customers. They put 100 customers on the Project 10 challenge. Every time their customer drops 10 pounds and they submit it, because you have to make the video, you have to make the Project 10 video, the before and after, they get paid. So what's stopping us as promoters from talking to gym owners, talking to